Confucianism is a belief system that has been around for over 2,500 years. It is based on the teachings of Confucius, a Chinese philosopher who lived in the 5th century BCE. This belief system is focused on the idea that living a virtuous life is the key to achieving happiness and fulfillment. Confucius believed that people are fundamentally good, and that they have the capacity to become better versions of themselves through self-improvement and education. He also believed that a well-ordered society was essential for human flourishing, and that the key to a well-ordered society was to have virtuous leaders who set good examples for the people to follow. Confucianism teaches us that there are 5 main principles that we should live by: Ren, Yi, Li, Ji, and Sin. Ren is the idea of being a good and compassionate person. It means treating others with kindness, respect and empathy. Yi is the idea of being morally upright and doing what is right. It means being honest, fair and standing up for what is just. Li is the idea of following social customs and etiquette. It means behaving in a way that is appropriate and respectful in different situations. Ji is the idea of having wisdom and understanding. It means being knowledgeable and insightful. Sin is the idea of having integrity and being true to oneself. It means staying true to your values and beliefs. Confucianism also emphasizes the importance of relationships. According to Confucianism, the key to a happy and fulfilling life is to have strong and healthy relationships with others. This includes relationships with family, friends, and society as a whole. One example of this can be seen in the story of Confucius and his student, Yan Hui. Yan Hui was known for his humility and devotion to Confucius, and their relationship was one of mutual respect and admiration. This is a great example of how Confucianism teaches us the importance of strong relationships, and how they can lead to a more fulfilling life. Another example of the importance of relationships in Confucianism can be seen in the story of Confucius and his student Zigong. Zigong asked Confucius what the most important thing in life was. Confucius replied, it is to love people, to be kind to them, to be in harmony with them. Zigong then asked, what comes next? Confucius replied, it is to be trustworthy and to keep your promises. This story illustrates how Confucianism teaches us that relationships are not only important, but they are also built on trust and integrity. Confucianism can help us to be better in life by teaching us the importance of being a good person, doing what is right, and having strong relationships with others. By following the principles of Confucianism, we can lead a more virtuous and fulfilling life. But it's important to remember that Confucianism is not just a set of rules to follow. It's a way of living, a way of thinking and a way of being. One more example of how Confucianism can help us in our daily lives is by showing us the importance of self-improvement. Confucius said, the man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. This quote reminds us that in order to achieve great things, we must start with small steps and keep working on ourselves. By constantly striving to improve ourselves, we can become better versions of ourselves and lead a more fulfilling life. In addition, Confucianism also put emphasis on the importance of education. Confucius believed that education is the key to self-improvement and the key to a well-ordered society. He believed that through education, individuals could develop their moral character, their intellect, and their ability to serve society. He believed that by educating the people, society as a whole would benefit. He also believed that education should be accessible to all, regardless of their social status, and that it should be based on the classics and on practical knowledge. This emphasis on education and self-improvement is another way in which Confucianism can help us to lead a virtuous and fulfilling life. In conclusion, Confucianism is a powerful belief system that can help us to lead a virtuous and fulfilling life. By understanding the 5 main principles of Confucianism, we can learn to be better people, to have strong relationships, and to constantly improve ourselves. Through the stories of Confucius and his students, we can see the true power of Confucianism in action. By understanding the importance of education and self-improvement, we can appreciate the depth and breadth of Confucianism's teachings. Confucianism is not just a set of rules to follow, it's a way of living, a way of thinking and a way of being that can help us to lead a more meaningful and fulfilling life.